I'd like to show you our garden. It's mainly a container garden, and we have a greenhouse here. We started with, these are two 4-foot squares. We built kind of a raised bed here and filled it with compost from Hot Springs, Arkansas, and planted strawberries and then blueberries, and we put a frame and netting over it to keep the birds from getting all the fruit. And all we have to do is just pull this back and we can get in and pick the fruit. So we have two of these 4x4 a foot high with strawberries and blueberries. And here by the greenhouse we have containers with asparagus, and I just harvested the asparagus out of it. We've been getting quite a bit, but it is delicious. It's really good. Several containers of asparagus, and then these are Asian persimmons. These three here, these are just getting started, and this is tomato in this cage. And let's get back over here and we'll start at the beginning and work our way around. So we've got yellow squash. We put it in buckets and they're already in bloom, and we have cages for them because squash will spread all over. And so we've got a few yellow squash, and there's onion and some more onion, and let's see, we've got some zucchini in here as well. We picked the zucchini earlier. Here's a couple. So there's another zucchini. So they're coming on, and more onion. And then we have tomatoes in containers here, and we have a variety of them, cherry tomato and some beefsteak and early girl. And these are bell pepper, not green, but the red, the orange, and the yellow bell pepper. And put them in these containers and let them grow, and the tomatoes are doing real well. Oh, these are hostas back here. We've got them all along there. You might have seen them a minute ago, but we've got quite a few hostas along the back. And bell pepper and tomato and more tomato here, and so many tomato we came around this side of the house. So anyway, they are doing well. Things are green. We kind of put them on this side of the house so they don't get so much direct sun all day. Oh, there's a hummingbird enjoying, whoop, came and left. And then they like to sit on these wire cages too. I don't know if you can see the hummingbird, but we've got a ruby-throated. They're up, here's one. They're pretty brave little birds, but they like to eat there at that feeder and come and go, and they're very busy all the time. And they'll chatter at you and just fly around and stop and drink, and they've drunk a lot of that. There was honeysuckle in the area recently, and they weren't around for a while and not drinking much, but now the honeysuckle is done and they are back and they are loving it. So I just wanted to show you our container garden and how it was growing. And this is yellow squash in here, and these are the other hostas I mentioned that are all along the house here. So anyway, keep them kind of out of the direct sun. We're in southwest Arkansas and it gets very hot here, and sometimes direct sun is just too much for these plants. So the advantage of the container is if they're not getting enough sun, you can move them out in the sun. If they're getting too much sun, you can keep them kind of shaded from the heat of the day. But thanks for checking out what our garden looks like here.